Game, the series that everybody is talking about these days. Currently, the most watched show on Netflix in more than 90 countries around the world. The series takes its name from a Korean children's game where the attacking team tries to get through the middle of the squid shape drawn on the ground with the goal of tapping the squid's head with their foot to win. However, if you're pushed out by the defending team, you're eliminated. In the series, the red jumpsuited army, led by the frontman Hwang In-ho, sets up the game for the viewing pleasure of the Western VIPs. The competition pits down on their lack players against each other in a series of children's games, competing to win a cash prize of 34 million, but with deadly consequences if you lose. While it's not for the faint-hearted, the show is addictive in its ability to weave highly topical themes of social instability, insecurity, and inequality into the episodes of the series. In the series, Seong Ji-hoon, played by Lee Jung-jae, has lost his job, is deep in debt, and on the verge of losing custody of his daughter to his ex-wife. He is invited to join the game, where he meets his old classmate Cho Sang-woo, Park Hae-soo, who is among the 455 other players recruited. The players compete and sometimes cooperate to try to win the huge prize money that grows every time a player is eliminated from the game. Very quickly, Ji-hoon realizes that if he and Sang-woo work together, they will have a better chance of survival. Soon, they form an alliance with Ali, a Pakistani immigrant to Korea, Kang Sae-byuk, a young female North Korean defector, and Oh Il-nam, elderly man dying of a brain tumor. This team of misfits discovers that they can survive if they work together in some games, but the same commitment to each other could prove a disadvantage in other games. Most of the players choose to join the game because of the rising personal debt, an increasing issue both in Korea with a household debt of more than 100% of GPD, the highest in Asia and for young people across the world. One of the core principles of the rules of Squid Game is that all players within the game are equal in their quest for the prize. The more highly educated or those with prestigious jobs in the outside world don't have any advantage in the children's games, which are won with quick wit, problem-solving skills, social intelligence, and a bit of luck. However, this mirage of equality can be seen in the deeply unequal structures that run the game, especially with the VIP spectators watching the competition. Much has been made on social media of the poor acting of the predominantly white Western men who play the roles of the VIPs. The dialogue is so stilted in places that it does make one think that it was done on purpose to highlight the moral depravity and the superficiality of the super rich and powerful in the West who pay to spectate the game. Ultimately, Squid Game challenges the players and viewers to try to balance the desperate need for the prize money with their own moral and humane selves, or face the brutality of the outside world. But why is the show so popular? Well, in my opinion, there are a few reasons that Squid Game, a violent story of survival, has become so popular among audiences worldwide. In this age of social media, while it is easy for shows to trend and be talked about, only a few have reached the level of popularity Squid Game enjoys despite its limited promotion. This is primarily because the drama took a quite simple concept and turned it into an elaborate reflection of society. Amidst all the action, there are characters whom the audience can sympathize with as they represent socio-economic classes of all kinds. In addition, Squid Game artfully reflects society being overpowered by capitalism. Viewers recognize that money and power run the world, and sadly, there is still a glaring wealth disparity between the rich and the poor. Consequently, people, no matter their background, will do anything in their capacity to gain and maintain financial security. Furthermore, Squid Game has the qualities of a worldwide hit. Its realistic elements of action, suspense, and emotion packed into 9 bingeable episodes are enough to transcend geographical distance and language barriers. Unsurprisingly, Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos announced just 11 days after its release that there is a very good chance of Squid Game becoming Netflix's biggest show ever. Currently, that spot belongs to the 2020 period drama Bridgerton, but looking at the Korean drama's viewership trend, it is only a matter of time before Squid Game changes history.